First one, we got Jamar Chase, not a top 10 Madden wide receiver favorite to lead the NFL in reception yards.
Yeah, so this is bizarre because Jamar Chase, we talked about him a lot last year because he was a big part of what made the Bengals go. So for him to not be a top 10 receiver, I don't agree with that at all.
It's the video game. You know, he's a top 10 receiver in real life, but Madden is shiesty, man. They're not gonna. You gotta be doing things for a few years before they give you all the, the credit. It's like he was a rookie last year. He had a sensational year. They're not gonna just give him a 96.
Yeah,
like you can't give this guy a 96. He deserves it. That's how he played.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna give him, what they think.
And that's my belief, too, is like you said, I get that they're probably waiting, do it this year and then next year he'll be top 10 for sure, if not top 5.
If he does what he did last year, this year, going into the following season on Madden, they still probably give him a 90, 91.
Yeah. But it's just bro, if they want to make it realistic, which Madden, that's supposed to be, it's supposed to emulate real football. Jamar Chase is a top 10 receiver.
Yeah.
We saw that last year. We know that going in this year. I don't get why they didn't make him top 10. So I have the list right here of the people that are top 10. Yeah. So number 1 is Devontae Adams. He's a 99. I don't think there's, much complaints there. Number 2 is Cooper Kupp, 98. Tyreek Hill is a 97. DeAndre Hopkins is a 96. Stephon Diggs is a 95. Justin Jefferson is a 93. This is probably where I insert Jamar Chase right here. Mike Evans is a 92. Keenan Allen is a 91. Terry McLaurin is a 91. And the Browns, Amari Cooper is a 90.
And all these guys that they've named ahead of him have played 3-4 more years.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
So that's their thing. They're not going to give somebody this high grade after 1 year.
And you know what they also do, just to play devil's advocate, because I know Jamar Chase tweeted that he was bummed out about this news, probably rightfully so, and that it was just going to motivate him and make him work harder. But what's bizarre is that he is the betting favorite to lead the league in receptions.
Oh, yeah,
so
for sure.
I feel if he starts out this season with, 2 or 3 really solid games, and he's the focal point of the Bengals offense like what he was last year, the Madden could adjust his rating and just bump it up mid-season.
They do mid-season updates.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as a player, I wouldn't really factor in video games too much, but I know guys nowadays, they're all about it,
Yeah.
Even when I was playing, it was something to look at, but I ain't really it is what it is.
Yeah.
What's my strength? All right, my strength 95 plus or whatever. I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything else, y'all don't really know me like that. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. So you guys would look at their Madden ratings then? When
always.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, Tom Brady put out a funny tweet yesterday, tweeting at Jamar Chase, saying, hey, don't get too worked up, man. He wasn't even in the game his second year in the league. They had him as QB number 12. Was Tom Brady's second year with the Patriots. So, yeah, nothing to get too bummed out about. But I think Jamar is going to be one of those players that gets that bump a little bit later in the season.
He'll get one for sure. I think by the end of the year, he should at least be, if he's playing like he did last year, at least a 90.